Inventrix and Helion. Media group is nice. Optimal error braking is nice. Not really a lot to support Helion outside of the optimal error braking. Thinking I take the media group. I think I like Inventrix for drawing 3 cards here. Capital is interesting here, because I can take Capital and play it with Artificial Photosynthesis at just 2 oceans with Inventrix. But in general, I'm not really a fan of Capital, so I think I'm gonna skip it. Hey Ardogast, good evening. ICS is a little questionable of a keep, but with Media Group and Optimal Error Braking, I think it's worth taking. The downside of this is that as Inventrix, I can't just automatically grab the 2 ocean spot with Media Group, so I might have to just wait on that. But I think it's E6 for me. I think Capital is just a bit much. Windmills is a little interesting, but I'm going to say too far away, not really impactful enough. I guess we'll see what the 3 cards I draw are. I don't think it's worth skipping on Media Group to get the 2 card spot. Worst case, I can just grab 2 Titanium or something for it. Split seems to have a hard decision here. Total newbie? Nice. Well, feel free to ask any questions that you have about the game here. It's a tournament, so I'm probably not going to be explaining too much, but I should hopefully be able to answer some questions here or there for you. But yeah, tabletop version's a lot of fun as well. I got the chance to play it recently. Rip. Not what you're looking for. Business contacts isn't too bad. I'm gonna just do the one action here. I want to not waste the media group necessarily. Thorgate again, and Icy. That's funny. Feel Icy. Passing. My second corp was Helion. Let's see what I get. Mangrove and Dust Seals. Ugh. Physics Complex, Security Fleet, and Dust Seals. What a rip. Definitely not playing card draw, if that's what I'm looking to draw from now on. I think I just pass here. Yeah. Maybe the game breaks again. That's right, Aspen. Protected Valley's decent. And I'm passing to Thorgate. Design microorganisms, not really something I'm excited about, but it's not awful with ICS, but I think I'd rather the Protected Valley here. New power is interesting, but I don't have anything to combo with it, so I think I just take the Protected Valley. Man. I don't want to give Thorgate standard tech, so I'm taking that one. I wonder if standard tech is ever worth it for me. Man, bunch of stinkers. I don't know. What do you even do with this junk? Lunar Beam just... If I find a bumper, that with artificial photosynthesis would be okay. But I don't have a bumper yet. It's just very yuck. Protected Valley is probably my best play. But I don't necessarily want to go down there for the titanium. That feels like not a good idea. I don't know. I don't have a lot of respect for breathing filters. I think I'll just cut the Lunar Beam from Split there. Alright, well I got to purchase this stuff. That's good. Alright, so let's really think here. I could take standard tech. It is a science tag towards interstellar, and it does allow me possible gardener plays, but if I have to standard all those greeneries, then that is probably not going to be a good sign for my game. So I think I could just take the Valley. I do have a shot at Planner if I buy more, but to buy Planner with these like mediocre cards, I'm not that excited about. Land Claim is one I could consider. It costs 1 mega credit, and it does let me claim land, you know, for my cities or whatever. So that's kind of worth speculating on. And Standard Tech is the other one that's kind of worth speculating on, because the science tag. But Lunar Beam. So is there a line where I Lunar Beam in Standard 2 power? I don't think so. I don't have the ore processor or anything in my hand. don't know. Probably just one. Save my money. Someone's still a little mad about that, I see, huh, Aspirin? That was later in the game, when I was rich. Here, I'm not so sure that I'm gonna be rich this anytime soon. I could consider playing Business Network, but I'm just kind of the opinion that it's a little weak to just play. They're both thinking pretty hard here. Alright, woo, we got to Generation 2. Let's hear it. Woo! IO mining. Oh my. Joves. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and play the Valley then. I feel like I'm gonna wait on Business Network. I could look at the card, obviously. But I think I will wait. Hopefully I find some space events that are pretty good for me. With optimal and media, they're basically all good for me. I can just play Nitro Moss. That's pretty fun. Alternative would be I take Building Industries and then use Photosynthesis to get 2 Steel Prod. Both are interesting ideas here. Two Plant Prod, Gen 3. It's not bad. But I don't know. My instinct is to take this. But Building Industries could have been correct. Oh. I can take the moss too, but then I'm walking into the small animals. Not a fan of that, so I think I have to take small animals here. Go ahead and take the deep well heating. No sense in letting him have inexpensive power for himself. Nitromoss and small animals seem auto keeps to me. Is deep well heating worth taking is the other consideration. And I lean towards no. The only reason to take it would be planner. That puts me at 12. 11. 10. 11. Alright, I'll buy it for the potential of planner, but I'm not sure if this is correct, but I don't know what I'm getting otherwise. Yeah, I don't know. It might be wrong to go for planner here. But I'm not committing too hard to the idea of planner. But I do think it's about time I draw my cards and see if I find something better here. So he's got 12 cards, so he's also thinking about planner. Natural Preserve on the card, I'm guessing. Arctic Algae. Well, that's a little annoying. Developments. Okay. Change of plans, I guess. Uh-oh. Beam is pretty scary from the IO player. Oof. I do not like being in this position where I'm basically having to rely on card draw to keep me going. Fuel generators. Guess he's playing building industries? Yeah. I don't know if that's worth it. On the plus side, pressure on planner is relieving, so I do not have to rush for that. Alright, I'm gonna do the 2 power here to set up for Dev Center and just use that here. I could have considered deep well heating as well, but the 1 energy leaves me more vulnerable to energy tapping, so I'm choosing to do the 2 energy from photosynthesis. Oh boy. Well, I like all of these, but I think Viral Enhancers is too good, but Tech Demo sure would be sweet with Optimal and Media Group. But I'm getting back a good card regardless, I think. Ooh, Ironworks. Seems like a card I should not allow to go to Thorgate here. Yeah. I'm not too far away from turning on Ironworks myself, but that's just probably a little much. I don't think Zeppelin's is a threat, so I'll cut the fusion power, because again, he can use that pretty well. Six cards, 9 cards. The threat here is that I lose Planner if I don't buy all of the cards here. I can buy 3 cards though, and no, I'd have to buy 4. Because I have to play Dev Center to then use Dev Center. Buying 2 bad cards just doesn't seem worthwhile to me. It's so slow. Come on, pass me back Tech Demo instead of Heather by some miracle. Ah, it was Heather. Alright. So here's where I ask myself, how much do I want to go for Planner, and how much do I think that Physics Complex is ever a thing in this game? Physics Complex feels so slow. I just can't believe it's a thing this game. I think I'm just taking these 2, and if I lose Planner, they take Planner from me, then fine. I just don't think I can support taking fusion power here. I don't know. I'm running into Vintrix problems right now where I'm always poor. Let's look at my card. Shuttles. Shuttles seems pretty good here. Dev Center does delay my Nitro Moss again, but so be it. I think I'm just kind of all in on the card draw strats here. Convoy from Europa, trying to get the water splitting plant online, perhaps? Yeah, that's annoying. There goes a lot of the oxygen for my viral enhancers. Though on the plus side, Shuttles does get turned on a little earlier, so let's try and look at it glass half full, I guess. And I get to play small animals sooner. That's another way to look at it. Yeah. Plantation. So he can go for Gardener now. On the plus side, I can play Shuttles if I wanted to. Giant Space Mirror. Well, guess I could have gone Fusion Power, huh? It's so slow though to have gone that, so I think I'm justified in what I did. But that's all I can do now. Just pass. This looks pretty over? Yeah, I think I'm pretty dead. If that's what you're saying, Q. I do have some space discount, optimal and media, so you know maybe if I get like mass converter, I could maybe come back in it. No, I don't want AI. I think Earth Catapult would be fine though. I think mass is actually the card I want most though. But yeah, I think that this is looking like a really rough game. I don't think I'm winning this one. Which, oh well. It's the way this tournament goes sometimes. Alloys, though. It's not even good for me. But don't want to give it to the guy with 17 steel. Yeah, the big problem is that with all my oxygen going away, all these plant tags are looking pretty garbo right now. That's why I think I'm looking pretty dead. I can still do like viral enhancers, small animals, like that's still fine, but at least if I get mass converter, I can get my physics complex going to get me 2 points a turn. That would be something. Give me a discount on my space stuff. I can play shuttles now, which is a good card. Callisto. Don't think I'm looking for a Callisto this game. Not sure I'm looking for magnetizer or space mirrors either, but magnetizer maybe has a little more of a purpose than Callisto does. Alright, so I draw 2 cards, then I guess I play shuttles this gen. Go ahead and just develop a little bit of income. And some space discounts. It'd be nice if I could get viral and small animals as well, but I don't think I can. Commercial district is another way to develop income. But without steel, not really too excited about that. Acquired company came back around. I'm debating playing it. It's Gen 5. It takes 5 gens to pay off, so I'm not going to. But it's debatable. Honestly, like, alloys isn't even that good for me either. I have no minerals at all. Like, yeah, it's a science tag, but I already have, you know, some science tags. Magnetizer doesn't appeal to me at all. Commercial district is 19 for 4, so it, again, pays off after 5, so not worth it. So I think I skip all. Or I could buy 1. I could buy 1, like, alloys, just so I have tempo on getting planner here. Yeah, I'll do it for tempo on planner. But not because I think it's a great card, but I think it's reasonable to make sure I get a milestone. Because if I wait, he could have gotten bought 4 cards, played the tech demo that I think I had to pass him, and then be at 15, and then like a business context puts him at 16, and then he has priority on me. But we're hoping for Earth Cat here. Also wouldn't say no to Mineral Deposit. Nuke Zone. Now obviously I could take this with Deep Well Heating, but I think that would be a poor play. The one heat prod is not worth spending 13 of my precious mega credits right now. Aquifer pumping, yeah, that makes sense with Arctic Algae. Alright, well, at least I got that away from him, but yikes. Not a good card. I'll go ahead and draw my other card here. Black Polar Dust, my gosh. No, no more Black Polar Dust. Maybe if I had gone Helion, I might have considered it, but this is definitely looking, you know, super ripperoni. I don't know how I ever come back from this one. Except for maybe Earth Cat. But I don't know. When you get Physics Complex, Security Fleet, and Dust Seals from your draws, that kind of sets the tone of how this game is going to go, doesn't it? That's pretty good. Alright, let's claim Planner. Gosh, so bad. Let the record show I'm not a fan of this play. This is atrocious, having to do this, but I don't think I had any better options. If someone has a line that they prefer that they would like to point out, then yeah, feel free to. But I didn't see alternate possibility here. Maybe if I got Tech Demo over Viral Enhancers, but that just feels wrong. Now I think it's important that I small animals on Lambtree. Them having 4 plants next round means that they can pump and then convert again, which is just kind of disastrous. So I think I will small animals them to make it more awkward for them to get their completion. They can still do it, obviously, but... make it harder. Still hoping for the mass converter, though. Oh, selling a card. Fascinating. Electro Cat. Well, that's strong. Though that does turn off his bumper. And then also, for anyone wondering, yes, viral enhancers before small animals would be ideal, but I can't afford to do both, and playing small animals a gen later with viral is the same as playing it now, so I'm just gonna play it now. There's that tech demo I wanted. Stupid viral enhancers. Selling one to standard of power. Okay. A little expensive. Only have 4 cards there, but he's still in a pretty good position, I think. Alright, well, there are some space events. I think it's gotta be big asteroid. Mining rights would be nice too, but just a little late in the game for mining rights. Space elevator combos nicely with arrow braking and advanced alloys. GHG factories. Well, I think I need this game to kind of stall as opposed to speed up here. Passing the split could be a bit of a problem, though. What does solar wind get me? Another science tag. Interesting. So with alloys, This is going to cost me 4 for a power and a science tag. The heat going to split could be a problem because he's gonna get to 8 heat prod if that happens. I don't know. All in on anti-grav, I guess. Going heat is not the way to have a shot at winning this game, I think. Pride committee. 7 for 2 income. Pays off in 4 gens. Doesn't seem worth it. Big asteroid for sure. Could play it this round if I wanted to, but I also want optimal. I don't know. I'm not convinced solar wind power is correct, but at the very least, it is more science text towards anti-grav, and I don't know how else I win otherwise. Like, I'm just not going to win without a high roll here, so I just have to make some questionable plays to try and facilitate my only out here. But, yeah. I mean, this is pretty much just a 2.5 hour long death sentence here. I don't see a way to win. I'm not sure which game I preferred more, my IC game where I at least had aquifer pumping, or this game where I've got media and optimal but nothing else really. I think I preferred the IC game. But I don't know. Apparently, according to the other players, Earthcat was in that game, as well as an oxygen bumper also about to turn on, so I'm not convinced that one would have been much better for me. Alright, chat, say it with me. Mass converter, mass converter, mass converter. I don't think I could even play mass converter this gen, but I'd sell stuff to make it happen. See, I could sell Ganymede Colony, Giant Space Mirror, Security fleet. Even moss and grass aren't looking that hot. I haven't exactly played unreasonable cards, but just not what I needed. I very much want to pull up his plants, but playing Big Asteroid here is just not, one, thought possible because I don't have enough money. And two, I want to have optimal beforehand. Advanced Ecosystems. Well, that's a good card. Yes, do I turn off my Dev Center to play AI Central now? What? Whatever. Sure. We're gonna go full degeneracy this game. This is so stupid. Yeah, infinite draw, zero economy. You got that right, Private. This is so dumb. I'm so mad at myself I'm even in this position. But I don't feel like I did anything wrong. It's just... The one thing about playing AI Central here is that it's only a net change of one card, which is why it might not be correct to play it, and instead just save my money. Like, legitimately, I think it might be correct to just pass here. So as to save my money, because 21 is a lot, and I'm having to sell cards here, and it's only one more card. Oh, he's giving him that, huh? Wow, I wonder if he has Noctis. As much fun as it'd be to standard. I don't think I will. Old Dust Heals is a little tempting here, 2 for a point, but I think with AI Central I got better things to do. And I will in fact pass. I think it is not feasible. Oh wait, gotta take my animal first. It's just not feasible to play AI Central here. I'm just gonna wait and see what comes up. But I think I have to develop a little bit more before this is something that's in my future. Somehow, I don't have anything to develop with. Except this big asteroid, perhaps. But I don't really want to play big asteroid because, you know, I'm going for a longer game here. Guess on the plus side, I have a lot of good point scoring cards in ecosystems and colony ship and mangrove. Yeah, AI is 2MC prod a turn. Well, here's the thing though, Zawad, is that, yeah, it is 2MC prod a turn, but I already have a dev center. So I'm basically paying 21 mega credits to look at one extra card right now. And like, one extra card is nice, but I feel like it's not worth committing that much of my cash right now to get one extra card. If I, you know, find something better in the draft that I want to play, then I'd like to, you know, have a little more flexibility with what to play. Well, there goes my Dust Seals. I knew it was a risk, but I just didn't feel like it was something I could. I did not feel like I was able to pay 2 mega credits for a point right now. My cash feels that tight to me. Ice Asteroid. I would have loved that card. What a mess of a hand. Guess I'll help out the people that are watching a simulcast. Basically, what I'm hoping from this point on is that the drafts are awful, and that I'm able to just draw OP cards from my card draw. That was a long think for just passing after drawing your card. Alright, I'm passing with this amount of cash, and we're gonna just hope to find Earth Cat here. Anti-grav is also acceptable, but I'd much prefer Earth Cat. On the plus side, with Dust Seals dead, Security Fleet and Dust Seals are very easy sells for AI Central in the future, but hoping for the Earth Cat first. I don't really need more card draw right now, I need good cards. And while AI will help me find those good cards, I feel like it is super slow. Oh, my opponents have so much money. At least Lamb Tree is not that much further ahead of me, but still quite far ahead. The old Radcam. Taking advantage of Thorgate power, I guess. Going for Terraformer. There it is. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's half of it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I waited on AI Central. Now I can play Earth Cat as opposed to playing AI Central and still not being able to play Earth Cat. Research Outpost. And research? What? Excuse me? Titanium Mine would be nice too. -3, I guess, then. Like, Titanium Mine wouldn't be bad, but I don't know. What on earth? What did Split take? Must have been a Jove Molt to pass me Research Outposts, right? I don't care about ants. I'll just cut that. Well, -3 is a way for me to start to come back into this game. Dream cold fungus with ants would have been funny, truthfully. But just these two. Oh, what a stupid game. So let's see, this is 39, and I've got 38, so it might be that I can't play it this gen. Regular theaters. Should have taken the ECF, huh? Power grid. Nope. Nope to power grid. I do have a lot of power tags, with like Deep Well and Solar Wind and Giant Space Mirror, but it's just not gonna be enough there. Wow. Terraforming Ganymede to get the Terraformer. I don't know, it seems a little unnecessarily aggressive, but I mean, I guess Gardener and Builder were coming, so he didn't have a choice. Still, that's one of his big cards gone for him. Not like it matters, he's 13 points ahead of me. I think he's winning this one. Oh, at least he's beating me this time. Unless these discounts can stack up enough. Now I'm left with an interesting decision of, do I play the EarthCat Research Outpost, or do I do EarthCat AI Central? I'm not sure which is more correct here. Again, AI Central only draws me one extra card. The alternative could be I play AI Central to draw more cards and like Solar Wind Power, but I think cash is so important that it's important that I just keep it cheap here. let's see. I could play the research outpost. And then next turn I've got 25 money. Which would let me play then AI Central and Solar Wind Power. Maybe I play Research Outpost for the 2 steel, as weird as it is. Just help my money woes. Yeah, maybe. The alternative is I just say, Research Outpost is just too much of a tempo loss. I need the AI Central card draw. But I already have 2 card draw a turn. I'm not convinced AI Central is what I need right now. Can I check Lamb's building tags? He's at 7 building tags. I'd love an indentured workers right around now. That would be such a good card for me. Alright, I'm just gonna have to hope that this game drags on Heat. That somehow, they don't have the Deimos and the GIA dies on the, due to the pumping. And that essentially I then get so much card draw and discounts that I'm able to somehow overwhelm them. But I just don't see it being a reality. Alright, I've decided I'm playing the Research Outpost. And I've decided I need the steel more than anything to work towards alloys and AI Central. No, Noctis City cannot be land claimed. So that would be really funny. Oh, golly, that's so annoying. Luckily, he did that while I still had a chance to react. Sell 6 to play Solar Wind. I need that card draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, getting heat. I don't want this to be a heat game. So 1. Cell 2. Do I sell Giant Space Mirror, or do I hold on to it in hopes that Physics Complex becomes points for me? 3, 4. It's just hard to imagine a scenario where that happens. Alright, so I need to get 4. This is a pretty easy sell. This is a pretty easy sell. So 2 more to sell. I think Physics Complex is massive amounts of hopium. I just truthfully never see how I'm going to be able to play Physics Complex and get the energy to use it here. I just don't. And it might be a mistake to have done so, but I don't know. Card draw is basically my only lifeline here. Anti-grav? Nope. There's some power I could have used for it. Don't really need it now, though. Steelworks doesn't matter. He already has the oxygen. Molehole area, I'm also inclined to say doesn't matter, but probably matters slightly more than the rest of these. I don't know, Gen 8, don't really care too much about any of that. I'm keeping these plants because they're really cheap and I have viral enhancers, so I feel like they have like possibilities, right? Like I can maybe make these work in some ways. I think Physics Complex was just so unlikely that I just need to accept that it's just not going to happen. Biomass combustors. Now all the power cards start coming. After I sell the Physics Complex, but like I said, let's be real, I was never playing those cards anyway. I'm passing this split, but I'm not sure it's playable for him, because I don't have any titanium. Not sure flooding's much good either. I do have media group, it's just it's Gen 8. I think I just don't keep any of these. None of these are worthwhile. Great Dam I could consider for the energy, but I've already got like deep well heating I can play instead. Alright. So let's see, I draw my cards, keep hoping for a mass converter. Though truthfully, without physics complex now, mass converter's not quite as good, so I guess I'm hoping for antigraph. I do have enough to play Great Dam and, or not Great Dam, but Deep Well Heating and AI Central if I don't play my advanced alloys. If I do play them, I might not be able to afford both. So we're gonna have to draw my cards first and see what my options are. Praying for like an indentured workers, that would be the dream. Then I could play everything, no problem. Gardener, yeah. Not the card I'm looking for. I think it's too slow. It is points, but it's just too slow. I would have rather had that over Archaea Bacteria, though, that's for sure. Must be nice to have money. Alright, so I'll open with AI Central first and draw those two cards and hope this game somehow goes Gen 11. So I am sure I am in very, very last place. But really, the media group really needs like some indentured workers to come soon to really pay off. Otherwise, it's just not really looking like that was that good of a card for me. Ah, there's the eco zone. He has the eco and the deco. I really wanted both of those, but it's another win condition gone. I'm not using the steel in case something changes here. Lake Marineris. Oh, space station's nice. More discounts. Makes optimal free. I don't really have 3 cards I can sell, unfortunately. I could sell Lake Marineris, and I could sell Archaea Bacteria. That brings me to 9. Then I'm at 3, and then this is 6, so I'm still 1 off from the Deep Well Heating. And the rest of these cards are good enough that I don't want to sell them. So I think what I do is I sell Lake Marineris and then use 1 steel on the Deep Well Heating. That way I maintain my alloys potential a little bit. But I still keep my dev center draw. And that's the best I can do. I don't think I can do anything more here. And now with Eco and Deco both gone, my chances of kind of high rolling the bio package are looking much slimmer. Standard project. Well, I think I'm pretty happy about that. If he spends his money doing SPs instead of pushing the heat parameter, then maybe I've got a shot here. Basically 16 points ahead of me. But yeah, I guess in retrospect, my SP Greenery, not SP Green, my Protected Valley there might have been a mistake. I put it there because I wanted to be in the middle of the map and have options to expand and to have plants in case I found the mosses. But unfortunately, by the time that I found the mosses, he had his O2 bumper going, and he had already gotten Gardener, so there was really like no real reason to invest so much in the plants. Helping out the people that are just watching. Alright, so let's sell Lake Marineris, since that is only 2 points. Play Deep Well. Get my power back. And another greenery for Mr. Lambtree, who obviously has Noctis City and is going to score a bunch of points here. I will say I'm a little surprised he decided to play Eco Zone there instead of pumping first and then playing Eco Zone. Seems a little weird to me. Take my small animal. Oh boy. It's gotta be the Predators. Miranda Resort would be nice. Quantum would be nice. But, Predators are gonna eat my small animals. And Mr. Lambtree here already has 2 animals on Eco Zone, so I think I gotta take this for some residual pain. Quantum would have been nice, though. The worst case scenario now is that Lambtree has protected Habs and plays it. And I'm ultra annoyed. Miranda would have been nice too, though. Go ahead and get my prod up to 3. Get a point. It's basically free. Okay. I don't think Artificial Lake matters so much. I think I take the Rover Construction. None of these really matter that much. I don't think Artificial Lake is going to be playable, though, with Lambtree pumping. Oh, man. Both those cards are insane for me. This is plus 10 cash. This is 10. That also gives me 8 cash. 6 back. Wow. So it's 10, I get 6 back. So it's 4, and then I get these 2, which means it's minus 4. Man, I can't believe I'm having to choose here. Lone is probably generically strong as well. Makes it easier to play stuff. This is a point though. But it also potentially moves the game along. Ten MC versus 4 MC in the point. I guess I'm going this. It's really tough though. Rover construction, I want to say it's just a little bit too late. I think I need to be a little more discretionary with my money here. So just those two. Dadgummit! That's the one thing I did not want. The one thing I said, if he doesn't have protected habs, it's a good play. But son of a gun. Ugh. This game. Olympus Conference is nice. Oh. Could still eat my own small animals, I suppose. It's half a point gain, but it's a lot of money if you're just half a point. Maybe birds will get played and I can start eating them. Alright, oxygen's done. Helping the people out that aren't listening to me talk, but are watching in Hodge's Discord here. Alright, new plan. Hope that Lamb Tree and Split time out, and that I win by timeout. That's my new plan. I got nothing else. Old asteroid, killing 2 of my plants, yeah. I meant to draw a card before I did that. Inventors killed more card draw. I think I can safely say no to more card draw at this point. At least it doesn't come with a point attached to it. funny. I might actually play Archaea Bacteria in the Food Factory here. Sadly, Tropical Resort is a bit of a dud for me. There's Marzu, okay. I could still play Heather if I can't play Archaea Bacteria, so I'm not like super worried about this or anything. Go and just do viral first, see what I get. Sabotage, hey! That's kind of a fun one. Which one am I more scared of? Probably Split. Don't know though. He only has 6 cards in hand. Maybe it's Lamb Tree. But it's positive cash, and I need cash, so I'm hitting one of these guys. Birds. Well, dodge that plant stuff. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm more scared of Lamb Tree. Oh man. Playing Food Factory. That's how you know how this game's going. I'm gonna see one of the worst cards in the game and I think, ooh, that might be okay for me. Let's go and get the alloys down. It's not going to pay off right now, but I've got enough titanium coming in the future that I think it will pay off. Not really excited about Heather, but it's fine. It's some scoring. That's probably all I'll do with regards to that bio stuff right now. Yeah, old Food Factory. So there's the indentured workers. I've been saying, ooh, it should be nice if I found that. A little late, but I will take it. Towing a comet isn't really worth it with oxygen maxed. Import's actually decent with Tropical Resort there. I'm going to play it solely so I can get Tropical Resort. Why? What a sad, dumb game. Heat trappers. Let's make sure I don't get heat trappers. Should probably fund scientist at some point. But I don't know, like, what else is going to get funded? Miner? I don't think they want to fund Miner. Thermalist? I mean, if you want to slow the game down, I'm fine with that. I'm winning Scientist, and Banker I'm going to be very close to competitive on, I would say. I just don't think I can devote any money towards Scientist as much as I might want to. Lambtree does need to hurry up though. 10 minutes left. Alright, we're drawing cards. Hired Raiders, nice. Go ahead and just take advantage of that one. Thank you, sir. In case you're wondering if I should have hit split, no, because he only has one and he has the plants for the Electro Cat anyway, so it's not like it will be a big difference here. Farming is some okay late game points, I suppose. But yeah, I sure wish I'd found the indentured workers and the investment loan, back in Gen 2. Gen 9 and 10 is a little on the late side for those cards. And of course, I'm still in the anti-grav holding room. Draw the dev center, draw from business network as my next two actions. Pray that I find something. Stop moving the heat, please. Just SP cities or something. I need time. I need like 20 generations. Give me 20 generations and I might have a shot. I guess I could play advanced ecosystems to get a conversion here. I could also just play grass to get a conversion too. Don't think there's any real rush. Gene repair, alright. Space elevator. I think that one is maybe a little slow here. I did have indentured workers for it, but I think if anything I'll like indentured workers, gene repair or something if I need to. I'm pretty sure I passed, no, I cut AMC. I passed flooding back. But regardless, the one titanium production is not gonna be worth that massive cost. But hey, I'm up to 11 production now. That's nice. Massively behind in victory points and on the board. So I'm like ultra dead, but hey, let's look on the bright side. Can you imagine this world if he didn't have that Habs? Munch on the eco zone, on the birds, get some points. I still could eat predators my own stuff, I guess, but it's just, it feels so weak. It's essentially half a point for 11. Or 1.5 points for 11. Like, I don't know. Other stuff feels better. Uh-oh. Trying to end it. Well, on the plus side, as long as Lambtree doesn't cooperate with him, I do have at least till Gen 11, but that's just still not enough. My lack of development just is gonna kill me this game. I'm gonna skip grass. I'm just gonna advance ecosystems to draw a card here. Cloud seeding. Yeah. If he's just gonna be standarding asteroids out though, this might be the time to play the big asteroid this gen. Just get the TR while I can. It's, you know, mostly free for me. Yeah, it is free for me, basically. I should also play Gene Repair to see what I draw before I finish that line. This is gonna be such a bad scoring Tenjin game for me. Like, am I even gonna break 50? Honest question. See, I'm at 23, 34, 39, 40, 41, 42, 46, 48, 50, 51, 53, 55, 54? Yeah, like 55 in 10 gens. Like, ugh. So bad. I can fund miner as well. What I draw? Carbonate processing. Well, hold the phone, guys. My worries are over. So let's see, he's gonna be at 56 plus 11 is 67. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll have 1, so 5. 5 times 14 is 70, so he can definitely end it on his own next gen. I mean, go ahead and type my thoughts here for everyone else here. Really? Power supply consortium? Well, that's just rude. That is just rude. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just losing next gen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end it to get some points. Let's go play that. Yeah, sure. Take that, Thor Gate. Go and get that heat. Go ahead and play that. Get those points. Get my small animals. I like to play farming and tropical resort, but I also want to fund scientist. They can't really fund any of these, really. Right? Oh no, that's not true. They could. Well, miner's pretty close. Maybe they won't fund it. I don't know. We're gonna get farming down here. Go ahead and get tropical resort too. Why not? Alright. Behold the mighty power of -3. Ooh, so scary for an 11-chip game. Oh, what a disaster. Oh, hey, look, it's anti-grav. Right on time. The old -5 into last place. Bad suits. Hey yo. How can I say no to 1 mega credit bad suits? Really 4 mega credits. Oh, give me the underground detonations. I know a good card when I see it. Oh, that's a weird glitch. There we go. So yeah, I'm 21 points down on split here. I'm 1 tile down from him, so if I can at least get a tile, that'll help. But I'm sure he will manage to get a couple there. I have mangrove and grass. The grass actually does not matter. Mangrove will be enough to get a tile on its own there. I didn't even play bad cards. Like, if you look at my cards played, all of these cards are reasonable cards. This was a little early, but I mean, I had nothing else to play for. Same with this. These two are probably like, I don't know what sealed my doom, but also having nothing to do but to play these cards also kind of sealed my doom. And then, you know, all reasonable cards. Food Factory maybe a little sus, but I think it was actually fine. Well, while they're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my spreadsheet just to get track of where everything is, see how far in last place I am. Let's see, I got 2 greeneries, green's got 1 greenery, purple's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greeneries, 5 on the city, it's got 3 on the city, I've got 1 on the city, and it's split milestones. We'll say 10 victory points there, we'll say 9 there. I'm at 22, I think, including events. I guess AI Central Action and Fun Scientist. After funding scientists, I'll be at 25. Then I can play Antigrav, Mangrove, Rad Suits, and Grass, I think. 14, 7. Yeah, I should be able to play those 4, even after funding scientists. Just too slow. I didn't have enough speed at the front to warrant all the card draw. And that's ultimately what killed me. Sure hope he doesn't Deimos me. Oh, there it goes. Was always the possibility. Oh, and Thermalist, lovely. Just one of those days. I like that I'm psychic though. Calling the Deimos. Stupid protected habs. Oh, that card always wrecks me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can get a greenery with those 2. But now there's no need to rush on anything. Nope. Alright, I drew in the right order. Let's see if I get something good here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that OP stuff there. Bacteria! You know what would have been funny? So I get the AI Central action, then I play the Search for Life, and then I found those microbes, that would have been funny. But unfortunately, even as Inventrix, you can't play Search for Life at 14% oxygen. But it would have been funny. I wonder if this game would have been different if I had gone with Capital, but I don't think so. Like, it would have been playable early, sure, but I never really did have the plant production to support it. And I'd be spending a lot of money up front to get the Capital online for 5 production. Without the steel prod, I don't think it's worth it. There was the chance with building industries way back when. Maybe that might have been something. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and play the old anti-grav. Oh man, quake in fear now. Yeah, I think I can make this work. I play the mangrove to get the 2 cash back and the plant. Then I can fund scientist. And then I can sell the rest of my cards and play the grass and get 1 more conversion. And that might help me get second on landlord, which is a small point swing, but not enough to win. Don't mistake this as I have a shot at first here. I have a shot at not finishing last, maybe, if Lambtree's hand is completely dead, which with 12 cards and 40 cash, I don't think that's the case. Oh my gosh, this guy. Alright. Maybe, new plan, forget the greenery, I'm eating that fish. Some people need to get taught a lesson. Stupid predators. Not that Quantum would have been much better, but stinking Habs and not being able to play the predators. Ugh. 3 to draw a card. Unfortunately, outside of Media Archives, I don't think there's a card that'll help me any here. And Media Archives is not really worth gambling on. Alright, gonna play the mangrove there for some money and fun scientist, because I think I'm worth that. Not that it matters, because I'm in last place. Hacking SP is sitting there now if he wants. Predators is 2. Grass is probably 4 if it gets me second on landlord. Okay. So I'm already tying second there. So is Predators worth more then? Eos Chasma, pretty good card. especially when you have Deco and Eco. I'll sell this amazing cloud seeding. Though, for thermalist purposes, it would be funny to hit someone's heat, but it's not changing anything. So close to timing them out and winning that way, but oh well. And by the way, I do feel justified, since he played Deimos, that me playing the big asteroid there was correct, because he was just going to big asteroid Deimos and raise the heat himself and get that TR anyway. At least my way, I got a pretty efficient 3 points via that play. Because there's no way I was keeping it from ending this gen, it was ending this gen. So getting the extra TR for myself, and the extra income, I think. Oh jeez, well, imported nitrogen, oh man. Good cards. Is there any way I can play Predators? Sell one? Nope. Let's go and sell two then. I'll play the grass and then I'll get one more conversion there. Split is done. We'll see if it's enough for him to win. He's looking pretty strong. I think he is a favorite. I think I've got Lamb Tree at like 74 to Split's 81. I can't say I've been keeping track too much. I just know that I'm not ultra last place. I'm within 10 points of Lamb Tree as of right now. Virus? Okay. I was gonna say, you better not. You'd better not. Alright, he had the Media Archive. So I was right. There was no point in drawing a card. Alrighty. Well, this is just a lesson that shows you that you have to find some development to play all this card draw, or hit the nuts earlier. I did eventually get the nuts with the -5 in AI Central, but it was just too late in the game that it was just bad. And I said as much the whole game. Like, don't make this into some last minute, oh yeah, I always knew I was gonna lose. I was Gen 4, Gen 5, saying, yeah, this is pretty toast. So, instructive lesson for you guys, but I'll have to try again another year. So, that is pretty good points for him. We'll see if it's enough for him to overcome Split, though. Yeah, I thought he was gonna virus me too, private. Which would have made no sense since I'm in ultra last place, but it had just been par for the course for the game. Oh, Lamcher, you're running out of time, man. Oh, did he just gain time? That's weird. 10 points. I was within 10 points. But Lambtree pulls it out. Nicely done. Open City was exactly what he needed to get himself the extra points. Alright, let's go have this after match talk with the rest of the guys that we're watching here.
This was intense.
Okay, guys, GG.
Yeah,
GG.
GG. It's just one of those games where I have nothing to do but card draw, but if I do that, I'm dead, but if I don't do it, I'm dead, and unfortunate.
Yeah, we were watching you here. I didn't watch your stream, and we were like, okay, Tread is tilting hard now. Oh, Tread must be tilting now. Like, we said it like 5 or 6 times.
I tilted pretty hard at the protected Habs. I was very tilted there.
You know what?
Yeah, that was the perfect. That pack was the perfect pack for me. I could take protected tabs, and I passed kelp farming to split in the same. That was an amazing pack.
I had the choice of Quantum, which would have been decent for me, or Predators. And I thought, oh, Predators, perfect. I've got Viral, he has Ecozone, I'll eat his animals, and that'll get me some points. And then Protected Habs, wah, wah.
Yeah.
That's it for that.
But I must say that probably the worst decision of all game, like, made the person who won, because it was like you noticed like after that, but it was shocking what he did that.
Yeah.
Completely shocking.
That was horrible. Just one, I was playing in a 6-hour-long Magic the Gathering tournament today, so my attention is like I forgot I had 3 tags already, and did I even have research at that time? No, not yet.
You didn't. But you didn't play restricted area yet, so let's just tell them.
Yeah,
so
that's good. Yeah.
He top deck Mass Converter Gen 4. And he took it. Yeah, he took it, and then he didn't buy it. And what he bought Wave Power, GG Factories, and mining rights. And he played Wave Power and GG Factories next gen. And you missed the opportunity because you bought that many cards. I would bought only Mass. You lost the milestone because of that as well. So
I
thought you lost. I thought
that Mass Converter was what I was praying for the whole game, even more than Earthcat. If I had Mass Converter, I think there's a shot at me winning.
Yeah, you can terraform and
but that gen was that was very, very big. Just my brain stopped working for a moment.
Yeah, it was so good. And Split, why did you like Split? I think you might win if you don't get SP City, SP Greenery, and then you just played NRA even, and you lost Large Convoy because of that. It was like I don't know if you win if you play Large Convoy instead of NRA, but it is closer. Like you cost yourself 3 points, right? Because you play NRA the gen before. We also calculated that if you don't do and you don't do kelp and you don't do that stuff, like you can move the game SP asteroids, right? And then you can drop wife, large convoy, fish, and you probably score more points than them in the last gen. Like that's 10 plus points, right? And you have money because you float titanium, right? And that's almost free. And you spend titanium instead of that on NRA, which was...
Yeah, mistakes were made this game.
Yeah.
One of my biggest regrets was taking Cupola over Fusion.
Yeah, Cupola over Fusion. Yeah, that was also... I was here melting, basically, because of that decision. And then you SP power 3 times, I think.
Yep.
Which is Fusion, and it was playable.
So speaking of Fusion, you guys agreed with my decision that there's no way I can afford Fusion power on speculation. I kept thinking Physics Complex is the only hope I have of scoring, but there's no way I can turn it on with my economy and shatters like it is.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like many things you did early because I realized that you will be so poor. I didn't like you playing Valley. I mean, I understand why. I think you might hope that maybe you can get Gardener, I guess. But Valley
Valley
was
made a lot of sense, hoping that I find the mosses, developing some production,
yeah,
hoping to get
sure.
Gardener, and then the oxygen
Yeah,
bumper comes on, and then all of a sudden I have to abandon those plans because my plants are not going to be quick enough to gain any value against the
yeah,
oxygen
I
bumper.
understand, but still it was ultra slow and you were doing nothing the next chance, right? That's why I didn't like it. I also didn't like you bought alloys. I guess, I mean, it makes
Alloys
sense.
paid off.
Yeah, it paid off, but still, it paid off after everything you get later, right? So you
Alloys
got
paid off, and it gave me the tempo I needed, right? I was talking in my
yeah, yeah,
stream that if IC had bought 4 cards there, I know that I passed the tech demo to them, so it's not unreasonable that with the business contacts or the research, which I don't remember if we'd seen or not yet or not, that if I did not take that and just decide instead to buy whatever 2 cards
yeah,
I
for
get,
planner.
then I
Yeah,
lose Planner,
yeah,
conceivably.
yeah,
And Alloys is not a
that's
bad card. It did pay off,
yeah.
and so I took it just to ensure I got Planner, which was ultra slow, and I hated I had to even go for it, but what else did I even have a shot for in this game?
I agree for that reason, but like I didn't even think about that because I see you get planner. So you're right because I have perfect information. So yeah, but for that reason, it makes sense. But yeah, many things like I didn't even like Split's decision to go for Jovians early on because it was slow. I mean, it was fine-ish in the end, I guess. But you skipped on playing Ice Asteroid for Nuke Power. You had an opportunity to play Gen 2, and you get 2 additional generations of water splitting. 1 additional generation of water splitting. Instead, you played Dio Gen 2 and Beam Gen 3. It was pretty slow. I mean, it happened to be that you got nothing later, right? And you get cash, so it was fine, I guess. But I don't know if I would do that. Also, Tread, by looking at the hand, I would chosen Helion, like with media and arrow breaking, but that wouldn't work out at all. Like by watching what you got later, but I mean, it is reasonable to get 5 additional cards. So I agree.
Yeah, in Vintrix, I was hoping that I'd find some good events from the card draw, and then I would be in good shape. But, yeah, maybe Helion would have been better. I didn't get too much use out of it. I was hoping, like, for the mosses with the media on the card there, and I did find them, but it was too late there.
Yeah,
Science
it was.
tag, maybe hoping to get like AI Central or an Antigrav, which I did get, but just too late to really matter.
Yeah. It was sad. Sad. You got sad cards. I think 1 card was good out of 5, so it was a very sad draft. You got like Dust
I got
Seals,
Dust
Security
Seals,
Fleet.
Security Fleet, yes, Physics Complex,
Physics. Yeah.
yeah,
Out of the 5 cards you drew in the beginning.
yes.
Yeah. It was really bad. Like I was watching and I was like, okay, this is so bad and so sad because the only thing he has in the hand is Ocean, Media, and Arrow Breaking, which is great, right? But you need more events.
I need
And,
space events.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
very
see
good.
many of those the whole
yeah,
game. I think the best chance I had for a space event was tech demo, and I had viral enhancers in the same pack, and I said viral is just a better card. I gotta take the viral, but rip.
yeah, and Split didn't take tech demo. I think that was also a bit bad. Also, I didn't quite like. I mean, Electrocat worked, but you paid it securely.
Yeah,
I
Electric Flat was slow, but I also didn't want to like pass on it.
Yeah, so I understood, but I mean, if you pass that to Tread, I feel Tread can make a use out of Electrocat because he had Moss in the hand and he sells plants and it helps him. So I'm not sure. So Electrocat would be good for Tread, but
God,
Callisto
would
is
it? I don't know, man.
yeah,
I don't know if I
maybe.
could have played Electrocat.
Yeah, maybe skip it even. But I'm saying I understand because he's the best card there. But I liked Callisto for you, Split, because you are like winning if you get Jovians
Wait,
probably.
he got Callisto? I thought
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
cut.
top deck, and he took Electrocat over Callisto. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I felt that the one thing you don't have problems with is cash split. So Thread has so many points problems with cash, and he has 2 card draw. Lantry has 1 card draw. He has cash. He's doing the best on terraforming. So
Yeah. It was more of a I didn't want to pass cat.
yeah. So, but like if you pass it, Thread cuts it. Like you just think, can Thread use it? And from that back, like Thread is never passing that to IC, right? There is no freaking way. So,
But he
No,
had like a floating energy. Like
yeah, Thread had floating energy. He had 2 energy at the moment. Yeah, but he
I
didn't
tried
have
to.
plans.
You
Yeah,
guys
but
PSC'd and energy tapped me. It's a little painful.
yeah, it was really really hard.
But
Yeah.
I think I don't remember what I took over Building Industries early on. It was a good card, but maybe Building Industries was better, given that I eventually found alloys.
Yeah, I also don't remember. I think it made sense for me because Lamtree, it was third pick for Lamtree, and I like it for him, obviously. He's IC, and at the moment he was floating still. I think it was clear pick. I also don't remember. Maybe Aspirin does, or Villa. It was Gen 3, I think. It's something like that. And we didn't even discuss that, so it was correct. In any case, nobody pointed out nothing
Yeah,
about
I mean,
that.
I thought it was correct at the time, but it's one of those things looking back on it as I'm going, how am I paying for this AI Central when I think, that Building Industries sure would be nice right about now with these alloys to play this AI Central.
Yeah, I mean, not many mistakes, like horrible mistakes. Later on, I mean, only split, but I understand the settings he's in because his hand is empty and he doesn't know what he does. Like, we really disliked SP City. SP Greenery was okayish because you get the last bump, right? And you get 2 points. So it's a 3-point and it's for landlord, etc. But we really disliked, especially me, NRA. So NRA like cost you large convoy, and the difference was 5 or something, right? So it's plus 3 points and 2 cards, which you might be able to play. We don't know. We liked Deimos into funding, so that was good. We actually liked for you, Thread, to fund scientists instead of playing farming. Both me and Filter pointed that out, but
Yeah.
I mean, after burning your hand, it's like you will get 4 more cards, but what will happen? Like, you even got Antigra, right? Which is the best single card you can get at the moment, but it doesn't.
I thought about it, but then I also thought that outside of Deimos being in one of their hands, there's nothing that they can fund. They can't fund Miner, really. They can't fund Banker. So I would have a clean Scientist fund next gen as well. And this way I develop 2 cash and 2 plants to get there. And I mean, anyway, I don't feel like I'm winning regardless, right? Like,
No.
I basically just said the game's ending next gen. No matter what I do, I'll just go ahead and play the big asteroid, get the heat bumps, and they're going to end it regardless one way or the other, and I'm going to lose, so I'll just get as close as I can get it.
Yeah,
expecting it to go to Gen 12 because I was expecting the game to last longer.
Yeah, but I feel that you need to end. Like, you have great dumps of titanium, right? You have Vibe in hand, you have large convoy in hand. Like, large convoy 6.5 was how many? 5? 6? I don't know. So you have like 10 to 20 points, like, only for titanium. Float titanium and you pay a bit of cash. Like, you want to end the game as soon as possible. Like, even Gen 10. I think Gen 10 you couldn't end Gen 10, right? I feel that if you end Gen 10, you probably win. Because then you drop these big points and that's it, right? Lamtree has the most points on the board, like, he crushed the board completely.
Yeah, though, ending Gen 10 would be very difficult. And playing the cards. Because I spent so much on SP Asteroid.
Yeah, you did, but we liked you spend more because just think about this. You spent 25 on City, 23 on Greenery, and you spent 20 on Kelp, which technically did nothing. Like, that was 4 points, 3 points for City, 4 points 35 points, 6 points. So you spent almost 80 cash on 6 points. And
I didn't know I was going to get birds.
Oh, you should expect to get birds when you get above 2
Yeah.
plant production,
Yeah,
Gen 9 or so. You'll
definitely.
notice I did not get my plant production up until I saw birds.
Yeah, it was reasonable. So basically, you spent four cash more on 6 asteroids, which is also 6 points. I mean, you just put that into perspective. And moving the game along with an empty hand is correct, in my opinion. I mean, Lantry had some cards he didn't even play. He had probably, because of time trouble, his sequencing was a bit sloppy. You didn't even play business contacts, and you could play business contacts into archives, and you have enough to play the last card, Lantry. So, but
Yeah, I was afraid.
calculate.
Yeah, I was afraid that playing business contacts would cost me the final greenery, and I didn't know exactly how the points were, so I was like, the chance of me finding something relevant out of business contact is probably less than because
Yeah,
I'm
I understand. But even if you sell those 2 cards, you're -1 cash on because it hits media archives and it costs you 5 because you're IC, right? And then
oh
you
yeah,
sell. Yeah,
I was still counting the 3 to buy it when I was calculating it. Yeah, makes sense.
yeah,
that
but
was
I
all.
mean, yeah, sure. I mean, you had no time, so you ended up with 20 seconds, so it's reasonable. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not what it's hard. But in any case, I mean, thank you for the fun game. It was very nice to watch. I didn't even cast this, but we talked about this, and I wanted to talk about decisions because the game didn't film. But yeah, it
Another
sucks.
decision I was debating on, curious if anyone had opinions here, was if asteroid or investment loan was better for me. Obviously, I had the -7 on space and the optimal arrow braking, which was quite nice. Advanced alloy, so it's basically -4 for a point, or I could do investment loan, which is 10 cash, but -1 income. So I wasn't sure.
So I really liked investment loan for you. Filter was, well, both are okay, and I think Aspirin also said that both are okay. But I liked loan more. I mean,
I thought
really,
loan was more useful universally. I thought
yeah.
that Lambtree could make better use of loan than he could of asteroid, in that he didn't have the alloys, he didn't have the space discounts and arrow braking and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think passing investment loan to me would have been quite bad at that time. Like I was a bit cash start, so getting like 10 cash would have been huge.
Yeah, for that reason as well, I like investment loan so much because for Lantry is the same amount of cash, right? I mean a bit less though, but it's still 9 cash for Lantry, right? So it's great, and he had the most playable cards at the moment. Like you didn't play research, you didn't play the city, you didn't play many things. Like you didn't money. So
I'm gonna head off.
Yeah.
Later. The other thing I wasn't sure on is if Research Outpost was correct to play. I was thinking really hard on that one.
Yeah, I think it was fine. I mean, after that, you can hope, like, you are in the lose-lose position, like you said. Like, you can hope that you get all the discounts, and then you just play whatever game throws on you and hope that you can get it. But, like, it was so... You were, like, 20 points behind. Like, you were even okay in the end, in the final scoring. I think, what was it, like...
I was 10 points down from split.
Wait, yeah, 86, 81, 71, yeah, so, I mean, yeah, but you had 20 plus down all game long.
Oh,
and
yeah.
to be honest, I mean, Lantry, if he got, like, he should get 2 milestones. He made that decision. I mean, with Mass, the hit is going up more as well. Mass is probably 2 hit bumps, maybe even 3. Probably not 3, but 2 certainly. And I mean, like, he wins the game, like, easily. Like, you can see it right from Gen 5 onwards. But like this, it made the game more interesting. And I feel Split might have it. Maybe. I'm not sure, but it's closer.
It was going to win until
He didn't feel... Oh. We didn't know as well. I said limestone should have it. I'm not sure. I thought it's even closer. That's
I was really hoping he would, like, when I passed Demos up to him, I was like, okay, I just hope the best thing he can do is to play Demos and to fund Thermalist, because I'm second on Thermalist, so it's only 3 points on me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was reasonable, but he could fund Miner as well. But you're second on Miner anyway as well, right? You have 3 even if you spend all, so it's same. It's the same. So basically, he has those 2 funds, and he thought like really hard what to fund, but he decided for Thermalist as the safest, and I thought it's correct. So I mean. Yeah, I mean, it's a straightforward decision. Like, he didn't even have to play Demos, then he could play large convoy, but he needs to use the bumps, and then nobody funds, and Thread gets the fund for 14, and nobody funds anything for 12, for 20. But, I mean, it's probably less points for him. It's the same amount of points, because Demos is 3, and funding is 3 versus you, and large convoy is 6. He only gets 2 cards.
Yeah.
And he spends a little less cash, but it didn't matter because the other cards he had was trash. Like, he had Symbiotic Fungus, Herbivores, and such cards. Cupola, because, I mean, all unplayable. All random cards, he was unlucky with random.
What'd you think of the Food Factory and Tropical Resort plays? Top tier.
We liked it. It was reasonable.
Yeah.
I think I disliked Valley early on because you have no cash, and I disliked Inventrix over Helion, but as the games progressed, I mean, you would be last with Helion anyway, I think, because you didn't get enough events. Like, you had only Big Asteroid for, like, so long.
Yep.
And you probably can't play all this. Like, you would skip it with Helion, I think, because you realize that it costs you tempo. And I mean, you didn't get anything with AI and everything here, but you played because that's the only way out, probably.
Yeah, I think Helion was correct, but I think it would not be correct if my 3 cards were better cards. Because
obviously,
I didn't really get much for Helion either.
Actually, you get 5 cards, which is like funny, and you got nothing. So that was really, really unlucky.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
that's it
anyway,
for me.
Yeah. Thank you again, and good luck, Landry.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah. See ya. Bye.